Well, Prime Minister Modi has arrived in Nepal. In fact, his plane has just landed. We'll cut quickly across to the reception, the welcome party, which is waiting for the Prime Minister at the airport. And you can see a host of dignitaries there waiting for the Prime Minister to, in fact, disembark from his plane. He, remember, will be going to Janaakpur and will be visiting the temple there. Post that, there will be a public reception, and then Prime Minister will be heading to Kathmandu, where he will be, in fact, signing. There will be the bilateral meeting between his counterpart of Nepal as well. Prime Minister's plane has landed at Janaakpur. These are the live visuals that are coming in of the red carpet welcome the Prime Minister is getting from the Nepalese side. This is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's third visit since the time he has taken over the Prime Minister, as soon as he in fact took over, and he insisted on neighbours first policy. The Prime Minister is now just about to disembark from his plane and will be meeting the dignitaries, those who are there to in fact welcome the Prime Minister there. Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the Janaakpur airport tarmac, just getting off the plane there. And meeting the dignitaries, so those who are present at the airport to meet the Prime Minister and welcome him. India-Nepal ties on the top of the agenda for the Prime Minister. There have been, in fact, a lot has been spoken about how possibly the focus was off, and China's continuous influence, which is increasing in Nepal. Prime Minister will once again try and reverse that trend. Nepal and India have had historical ties and, of course, close relationship. India is one of Nepal's biggest partner in their endeavor for development. Many bilateral agreements will be signed during this trip of the Prime Minister. He is going to head to the Janaakpuri temple, where he is in fact going to do the darshan, and post that he will be going to Kathmandu. There is a public reception at Janaakpur as well. And earlier we showed you some reports of the people in Nepal, those who are in fact the Nepalese citizens also excited about the visit of the Indian Prime Minister. Hugely popular there in Nepal as well. The Prime Minister has just landed at Janaakpur airport in Nepal. His two-day visit. He will be visiting. Today is in Janaakpur. He will be going to a temple where he is going to offer his prayers. Then there is a public reception lined up for the Prime Minister. Post that, he is going to go to Kathmandu, where the bilateral summit between the Prime Minister and his Nepalese counterpart is going to take place. Many bilateral agreements, including new electricity projects and, of course, the Ramayana circuit, are expected to be signed during this visit. Let me traditional welcome there for the Prime Minister, and you can see in fact all these people, those who are there in costumes to in fact welcome the Prime Minister at Janaakpur. It has significance as far as the Indian mythology is also concerned, where Janaakpur is said to be the birthplace of Goddess Sita. Let me very quickly get across to my colleague Sudhir Ranjan Sen, who's joining us for more on this story. Sudhi, the Prime Minister is getting a grand red carpet welcome there in Nepal and Janaakpur. But importantly, post these optics would be what the Prime Minister conveys to his Nepalese counterpart and the agreements that are expected, because a lot of experts have been speaking about growing influence of China in Nepal.
Well, yes, and also, mind you, I mean, we were not initially very, very comfortable with PK Oli, who's now at the helm of affairs in Nepal. But with the personal initiative and diplomacy that we saw in the last few months, we have reset the ties with Nepal. And we've also made it very clear that, Nepal need not go to any other, power center or power for whatever they need. And it is best to stay with India. Their aspirations are best addressed by India. So that has been done, and this visit will further cement that. We saw the Nepalese head of state in New Delhi a few days ago talking about how deep the ties between India and Nepal are. And as a result of which, this trip has also happened. Although there is a mixture of, a personal element to it, the Prime Minister visiting these religious spots, also business happening. So yes, we can expect, a reset, so to say, a change in the thaw that we saw with Nepal, say 2 years ago. Ankit.
So what are the top agreements, that are expected to be signed as far as this visit of the Prime Minister is concerned? Apart from the power projects, there are tourism pacts as well, and also Nepal becomes important strategic partner for India in terms of security alliance as well.
Well, I mean, there is roads are an issue, power is an issue. The focus is developmental projects that is there, and also issues like building roads in the mountainous country. So these will be looked at, and how much India can provide Nepal, which is quite a lot. And India has been traditionally with Nepal and has been providing Nepal with all or most of what it needs, because it is through the Calcutta port that most of Nepal's imports pass. Okay.
Sudhi, also before I let you go, this visit of the Prime Minister also comes at a time when there are domestic elections. The campaign has also ended there. The BJP would want to leverage it with the Prime Minister's temple visit in Nepal as well.
Well, yes. I mean, there is a lot of optics in this visit that is there, and it is also and these will be leveraged, as you are saying, in the elections to come, and the fact that you have been able to talk to China, you've been able to bring some amount of restraint or some amount of normalcy back to the Chinese on one side. Then you have your relationship with Bangladesh, which is going quite well. And same with Nepal, because there was once a sense that our immediate neighborhood was spinning out of control, and with other powers trying to get in and having more leverage than India. So all these come into picture when you go into the elections, in a couple of months from now.
Sudhi, stay on with me. Let me also cut across to Rohit Kumar Singh, my colleague, who is in fact joining us from Janaakpur, where the Prime Minister has just landed. Rohit, what are the programs for the Prime Minister in Janaakpur? As far as India is concerned, in the Hindu mythology, this place is special. What will the Prime Minister be doing through the day today, and what are the arrangements made for him?
Well, the Prime Minister today, in fact, has broken the protocol, and he has not directly travelled to Kathmandu, but he's beginning his tour to Nepal by visiting the holy city of Janaakpur, which is on the Indo-Nepal border. And this is also the place where Goddess Sita was. It's the home of Goddess Sita. So this is the place where the Prime Minister will be coming in a short while from now. He has landed at the Janaakpur airport, and in the next 10 minutes he will be driving to the Janaki temple here. And the Prime Minister of Nepal, KP Oli, is also present here at the Janaki temple to receive him. And after that, there will be a small puja archana that will be taking place. The Prime Minister will be participating in that puja. And following that, there will be a bus service which will be started from Janakpur to Ayodhya, linking Nepal and India. And this is the bus service which will be flagged off by both the Prime Ministers of India and Nepal. And it's a 35-seater bus. And this bus is a major initiative as part of the Ramayan circuit, which is a dream project of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And after that, this event is over at around 11:30, the Prime Minister will be going to the Bara Bigha Maidan, which is a short distance, 500 meters from the Janaki temple, and there he will be felicitated by the local administration here, and the Prime Minister will also be making a public address there. After which, at around 12:45, we know that the Prime Minister will be flying to Kathmandu for the rest of his tour.
Rohit, also as you described in detail the program of the Prime Minister, we saw a report filed by Shweta Singh as well. Prime Minister quite popular there in Nepal as well. A lot of people calling him the Hindu Hriday Samrat.
Well, absolutely. Prime Minister Modi is a popular figure here, and that is why you can say that it's the third visit by Prime Minister Modi to Nepal. So he is a popular figure here, and especially Janaakpur. People here are in a very anticipative mood. They are very anxious, and we have been camping here for the last 2 days, speaking to a lot of people there. And he says that it will be a great privilege that the Prime Minister Modi will be coming to Janaakpur, and he'll be paying a visit to the ancient Janaki temple here. So yes, he's popular here, and that is why it's the third visit by Modi to Nepal.
Third visit of the Prime Minister in Nepal, in fact, let's just quickly take a look at this report filed by my colleague Shweta Singh.
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी नेपाल के दौरे पर हैं और यहाँ की नारेबाजी आप सुन सकते हैं कि किस तरीके से ये लोग जो है वो नेपाल के रहने वाले हैं और नेपाल का झंडा भी आप सबके हाथों में देख सकते हैं। लेकिन ये नारे सुनिए। आप नेपाल के रहने वाले हैं?
जी
नेपाल के रहने वाले?
जी नेपाल के रहने वाले।
कह रहे हैं कि हमारा नेता कैसा हो?
मोदी जी जैसा हो, क्योंकि हमारे हिंदू राष्ट्र को वही फिर लाने वाले हैं। मोदी जी की जय हो।
तो आप लोग सिर्फ मोदी को देखने आए हैं यहाँ? तो प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जहाँ जहाँ पर पहुँच रहे हैं, जिन जिन इलाकों में जा रहे हैं, वहाँ पर इस तरीके से लोगों की जो भीड़ है वो इकट्ठा हो रही है। और आप दूर दूर तक देखिए, जहाँ जहाँ तक आपको नजर आ रहा है, सारे लोग सिर्फ यहाँ पर इसी कोशिश में आ रहे हैं। सबको मालूम है कि किस इलाके में जाएंगे, कितने बजे जाएंगे, तो उससे ठीक पहले ये सारे लोग पहुँच जरूर जा रहे हैं। झंडे नेपाल के आपको दिखेंगे, लेकिन बात यहाँ पर सिर्फ और सिर्फ नरेंद्र मोदी की जा रही है। और यही कमोवेश स्थिति है। आप चाहे देख लें कि महिलाएं एक तरफ आपको नजर आएंगी, बाकी जो पुरुष हैं वो दूसरी तरफ, लेकिन सब नरेंद्र मोदी का ही नाम ले रहे हैं। आप भी नरेंद्र मोदी का नाम ले रही हैं। आप नेपाल की हैं?
नेपाल की हूँ मैं। नरेंद्र मोदी का एकदम बहुत बड़ा फैन है हम।
क्यों, क्या अच्छा लगता है?
उनका सब कुछ अच्छा लगता है हमको। उनका
कब से इंतजार कर रहे हैं आप? 4 घंटे से इंतजार कर रही हैं। आप लोग भी यहाँ पे देखने आई हैं?
मोदी सरकार जी आए हम नेपाल के लिए बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत खुशी के दिन है।
अच्छा, तो इंतजार सबको है कि प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी यहाँ पर आएंगे तो उनकी एक झलक ये देख पाएंगे। सुनने के लिए तो उन्हें भी मालूम है कि टीवी पर देख सकते हैं, लेकिन आज यहाँ पर इसीलिए आ रहे हैं सब कि उन्हें देख सकें, मिल सकें। बीच में एक तिरंगा भी आपको नजर आ रहा है। ये दरअसल भारत नेपाल मैत्री की तस्वीर दिखाने का एक प्रयास है। कैमरा पर्सन हिमांशु शर्मा के साथ श्वेता सिंह, जनकपुर, नेपाल आज तक।
Quite popular Prime Minister there in Nepal as well.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.